Does everybody live in Michigan?
Yeah.
Here, from here? Why? No, I'm just kidding. No, we say that. We're in Indiana. We say the same thing. It's just because that's where you sprouted up mostly, and then you stay there.
We say, at least we're not in Michigan.
That's what we say. You know what we say? You know what's going on right now in Indiana? I'll tell you. Some conspiracy with the highways where you can't turn left, like in Michigan. Oh, and all of a sudden these roundabouts started popping up. These roundabouts where we see a sign, and it's like, you know, I just want to see a simple sign that says 94 East, 94 West. And we see this sign, and it's got these arrows. And it's like, you know, some brilliant person thought of this. And they probably are brilliant, but they think everybody else thinks that fast. And all that happened in my brain when I saw this was, what just happened? It said 94, and then it said 94, and both things just went. And it's almost like it's an inside club that only Michigan people get used to and understand, and then whoever the planning committee is, they're like, I don't care really if anybody else out of state doesn't understand it. Or just give them a ticket. And today Carl, our sound man, who's just awesome, he's part of our band, he said, 3 rights don't make a, what was it? 3 rights don't make a left. People have told, that's the simplest thing to remember. I could not remember it, but it was so funny. I can't remember a joke at all. I know one about a polar bear and a moose, and they're dirty. That's why right when it gets almost dangerous, we'll go, let's sing a song. How about a new song from our new CD? This is, we did a fan-funded CD, and it was kind of scary. We did 35 days or 45 days of seeing who liked us, because we've been doing this for a while. And we just wanted to do this awesome thing called Kickstarter. We got all our money and then some. We got like 300%. And Randy Reed and his lovely gal pal, who he's been living with like all his life, supported us and have come to see us so many times. But anyway, we went to England, made our 3rd record in England. This is called Radiator, the Bristol Sessions, the CD is. And the very first song on the CD is called My Last Hometown, and the song is basically about if you just don't like where you are, speaking of if you don't like to be in Michigan, you're like, but that's my hometown. It's like, you know, really, I guess you can set up home any place, and that's kind of the thing in the chorus. The verses are just kind of what they are, and this is like, yeah, you know what, maybe this, and it could also be a metaphor. I do a lot of metaphor stuff, and it could be for somebody who you thought was your love forever, and then it's like, you know what, I can get another one of those. Because they're cheap bastards. So this is called My Last Hometown. You don't know what you think you know. I don't know who you think you are. You ain't walked a day in my shoes. You ain't had the color of my blues. I used to think this too would pass, but now I know a heartache always lasts and lasts. It's gonna last and last. Well, this ain't my first hometown. It won't be my last. And every time you look at me, you're looking at my past. It won't be the first I've fallen out of love or been broken down. Oh no, no. This ain't my first or my last hometown. Yeah. Hey, hey. I don't want to know what's wrong with me. One day I'll get over you, but I'm gonna take my sweet time and do it when I'm good and ready to. It's such a shame about the moon, the way it stands in the shadow of the sun. It instead of thinking for ourselves. Sometimes we rely on everyone. Well, welcome to my world. Please excuse the mess. I've been trying all this life of mine just to do my best. Step inside my mind and have a look around, but don't get comfortable now. Oh no, 'cause this ain't my last hometown now. Hey, hey. I've been up here on this pedestal ever since you put me here, and I'm bound to let you down, so honey, don't you fear. Thanks for the memories, I mean that more sincere. Oh, you'll always have a place in my heart, but it's time I stop staying here, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Don't have to have all the answers, a Nobel Prize or backup dancers. The only thing I've ever asked is, when I kiss you, kiss me back. Yeah, I used to think this too would pass, but now I know a heartache lasts and lasts and lasts. Oh, it's gonna last and last. Yes, well, this ain't my first hometown, won't be my last. Oh, and every time you look at me, you're looking at my past. Won't be the first I've fallen out of love or been broken down. Oh, no, no, this ain't my first or my last hometown, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Yeah. This ain't my first hometown.